Hello everyone. Before I start, enough with the cliffhanger. It's the new razor, which today I think has all preconditions to have one valid, unbiased shaving review. And before start, it's Diaz Cosmetics S9. I hope you can see, but I will make another video focusing only on technical specs. So, not letting the leather dries out on my brush, I'm starting with Stay Traditional. Believe it or not, 70 shaves so far, and the pack still looks untouched. So this is something which always surprised me with this soap, and I've been using it for this week behind us. I wasn't filming all the videos due to schedule, and I wasn't so much in the mood for video editing. And you know how the videos on Wicked-Whiskers are edited. It's just the intro and a couple of cuts, so... But still, I had other more higher in priority things to wrap up, so I was just focusing on the daily shaves, and it was just enough to see some pros and cons of this razor. While we were lathering up, just to know that this razor is at full price, comes around 40 euros, which for stainless steel razor is really a bargain. I think we can find some casted alloy razors for much higher price, so that was one of the reasons for purchasing, and I was looking at it for a while. And for Black Friday, Diaz Cosmetics gave some discount, so I ended up with 35 euros shipped, so that was pretty challenging offer. And this is not any sort of affiliation or sponsored video, so I do have a couple of opinions regarding it, so don't mind me if I become too honest about it. So first things first, I don't have the roller, so it's about 90 millimeters handle. Comes with this horizontal diamond knurling, no blade overhang on the side, pretty large blade exposure, if you can look at it. So the blade is rigid, but somehow a little bit like floating in between top and bottom cap. For my likings and my style of shaving, which is mostly with the grain, I didn't find anything unsuiting. Despite that monstrosity of the blade overhang, the razor feels pretty nice on the skin. I mentioned before with the Roca that sometimes I feel like whenever I press Roca on my face, I always get that blade first feeling. So however mild you go with Roca, there is always that blade first feeling. But with S9 or DS9, I'll need to check on the cap. It's a new razor, don't blame me. DS9. I find it very comfortable. Despite everything, there is not that much blade feel on the skin. On my first shave, and I think it was the one which I filmed, The Veil of Mystery. Maybe my angles weren't correct at that time, so it felt a little bit harsh. And I certainly had to get used to the balance of this razor, which is pretty handle heavy. Roca is more balanced. If you try to balance this, it will tip on the handle exclusively. And this one was pretty excellent on cleaning the mustache area on the first run, so I didn't have to repeat that much on the diagonal movements. And I must be honest, the neck is also very clean. Regarding the shave, so far so good. Really nothing to complain about. And my preferable way of shaving is with the grain, so I naturally like all the razors which allows me to shave everything just by going either with the grain or slightly across the grain. So this one pretty much tick those boxes. But what I learned in the hard way is this razor really doesn't like that small cleanups on the dry skin, because it always provides a mix. But on the leathered skin, there is no issues. Even this against the grain pass is super comfortable. So no aggressiveness. Now I watched Ken Serves a couple of days ago. He compared a DS8, which is a little bit milder, with Merkur 34C. But I already have a couple of mild razors. And I wanted something, not that I needed it, just to have this sort of quick, easy shaves, one with the grain and to be done. So now when I have a couple of razors in my collection, somehow I enjoy these less passes shaves. Not that I don't like Merkur Progress or R89, just sometimes I want to have one pass and be done. And this is also the last shave with the Perma Sharp blade, so I'm not disturbed by minor weepers here and there, because the blade is on 5th or 6th shave, so that is expectable. So, regarding the razor, what is the English word for it? Shameless copy of Game Changer from RazorRock. The head is almost the same, with these two grooves. A little bit of artistic detail on the sculpt head, and of course variety of handles. But still, for us people in Europe, this is 40 euros shipped. Game Changers are almost 90 euros, so as much as I dislike these homage and tribute razors, this was just too good offer to be skipped. So quick rinse and let's see the aftershave feedback. Okay, so for the week shaves, I noticed that I didn't have any particular redness, no skin irritation, didn't have major burns, not even now. I think I had the most burns on the first day, when I was still uncomfortable with the weight of the razor, but still, for a single pass and for with the grain passes, this razor is remarkably smooth. Maybe it looks more aggressive than it really is. You can see now the exposure of the blade, so it is pretty large. I do miss the overhang to clean up the sideburns, but still a very solid purchase. There are some drawbacks, especially if you try to disassemble the head. It came with that plastic thing, washer, if you want to call it like that, but still, without that blade overhang, it's a little bit difficult to grab the blade, so not that comfortable. For everything else, I will show you in next video the details, the comparisons, but I don't have any remarks regarding the build quality, so shave is great, nice, smooth. What else can you ask for? Hope you liked the video, stay tuned, we will debunk this razor even more. Bye.